Hello and welcome to another Brett Plays Flight and Review, and today we're taking out the Wedell Williams Model 44 and I am reviewing version 1.10. So this has just been released and it's already had an update from version 1 to 1.10. Some available options now is prop spin texture. You can actually make it a little less transparent, a little more transparent if you don't like what this comes with. Now there are 4 liveries. 3 of them are painted and 1 is not. So one is a plain white. You can put whatever you like on it. I think there's also a paint kit with this. 3 of them are the one you can see here, the Gilmore red line. There is also a black and red and a black and white version of this plane, all with different numbers on them and slightly different paint jobs on those. Now I kind of like this. It's very much a Reno racing type plane. Nice big radial. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cylinder. Is that right? I think so. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come on, Brett, you can count. 9 cylinder radial. Now, inside, my stopwatch has already started. I'm going to work out how to stop that. And reset. Cool. It runs basically while you're going, so you can tell just how long you have been flying. I'm not sure if that's how the fuel works or whether there's a thing to press. Now, nice interior, very clean, not a lot of wear and tear. We do have pitch trim, which I think, okay, that's not working with my controls, but my throttle, prop pitch, mixture. What we'll do, we'll hide the yoke for a second. We'll turn our fuel. Hang on, where did that? Right, the thing sits over the top of it too long. On prime. Probably should have put these on first. And there's a starter sticker here. Okay, put my foot on the brake. Somebody forgot to put the wheel chocks on first. So, wheel chocks. How awesome is that? So we do have, go back out there. We do have wheel chocks. Also, if I were to turn off the park brake, same thing there. So you can use that sticker or you can use your park brake button. We can detach the canopy, so we now have no canopy. It doesn't actually slide in anywhere. It's basically it's off or on. I haven't found it to change the volume at all when it's on or off, so let's just try it right now. No, it doesn't seem to be a difference there. So we've got a climb rate, RPM, altitude, speed, manifold pressure, oil pressure, and oil temperature. Oil temperature is quite low, and our turn indicator, is it? Alright, mixture is up. Foot brake. I will do it from outside because it's not the easiest to see out of. So this is all you get to see. This will probably be very good in VR because you're constantly having to be looking outside left and right. That's very common in a tail drag because your nose is poking up so high. We can sit up a little higher and you do get to see just a little bit, but yeah, not a lot. So what we'll do is we'll taxi over to runway 7. We will give it a little bit of a throttle up with our brake on and see if we can get that tail up and then let go. I think it runs quite well with that. Seems to be fairly powerful. Cafe Pacific's having a little bit of trouble over there. I think it's Cafe Pacific. things that Microsoft Flight Sim does. Puts aircraft noses in the ground. Alright, nobody's coming. Looks like we've got a free space here at the moment. You've only got a very slight left or right brake, I've noticed. We're going to go a little too far here. This runway is way too big for us. Alright, so a little bit of throttle. Alright, I'm just coming up to 50%. And our tail's up, release the brakes. We don't have to do that, but this thing has just got immense power. Okay, now I'm still not even full. Okay, now I'm full. So, yeah. And it can roll. I better put my prop pitch all the way up. Okay, now we are going. Already over the 200 knots. Let's see if we can do a barrel roll. Oh, that was a little bit dangerous. No. Alright, let's go fly over around Sydney over here. Now we'll just try that canopy thing again. No, it doesn't go any quieter. Does look good. Almost crashed it on my first barrel roll. I have done it before where the barrel roll came through quite successfully, but I may have been inside the whole time. It's much easier to work out where I'm going. It's 250 mile an hour. This thing does get going. I haven't tried it at Reno races yet. I think it would be a lot of fun. Just going to do it for a quick lap around underneath the Harbour Bridge. That's the Sydney Harbour Bridge, and back and land at the same airport that we took off from. It's quite a nice plane. We actually get under and not hit it. Oh, I don't like that camera view, but okay. Yeah, it's a very nice plane. I highly recommend this one. This is about just after the Asobo Microsoft GBZ, or Z if you happen to say it like that, and this one's free though, so another beautiful, or beaut racing plane, which is not just for racing. I think this actually would be a nice fly walk. Hang on. Got a little bit of stuttering there when I pulled over. I think it's something to do with getting close to Sydney Airport. Let's have a look around. We don't have any nav lights though, and it's 100% a tail dragger because we don't even have a rear wheel. So what was this? The history of this one, or at least on the dev side, it says the Model 44 is a hand-built monoplane design with wood and tube construction. The wings and appendage are fabric covered, while the forward fuselage is aluminium skin, powered by a Pratt & Whitney Wasp Junior or radial engine rated for 500 horsepower. And yes, I did say aluminium. Aluminum for you guys over in the US. Alright, the model that is simulated would have been built and flown between 1931 and 1934. There you go. While this is a recreation of a historical aircraft, there are many details that I do not have historical records for. Also being hand-built and actively raced, each of the known Model 44s underwent many modifications, and each were unique to their own in their own ways. Because of this, I opted to create and simulate a version that is most consistently known in history. This is especially true for cockpit details. Hello. This would be Big Jacko and his group all flying the new aircraft. Alright, like I said, there's 4 versions available. The other ships are the Scarlet and Black Miss Patterson number 44, and a white and black. Oh, let's just bring this down. We might need to put our cockpit all the way back. There we go. Oops, somebody didn't make it. Okay, so full brake. Keep the tail up. If it seems to want to nose over, that's when you just start to pull back on the stick in order to hold that nose up, and then what will happen is it will slow down enough to skid this. Oh, maybe. Oh, I reckon that would have been a strike. I've done it 3 or 4 times now where successfully, but not on the recording. Gotta love it. Alright, so beautiful aircraft. What else was I saying? Oh yeah, the New Orleans number 92 and Roscoe Turner's Gilmore Red Line, which is what I'm in now. 121. Raced in Thompson Trophy and Bendix Trophy. There you go. Alright, 100% Sim Update 9, which is what I'm using, compatible, and it is also VR compatible. So like I was saying, you might want VR so that you can look in and out of the cockpit while you're taxiing or enjoying the flight. I will put the link in the description. Feel free to go and download, buy the guy a cup of coffee if you need to. I think they've probably got that donation thing there. I highly recommend this. Let's put some chocks. Might just turn it off too. There we go. Highly recommend getting this aircraft. Like, comment, subscribe, all the rest, you know how it goes. And thanks for watching. Cheers.